guess those Red Wings learned they couldn't swim with the sharks.
They couldn't handle those teeth either.
Go Sharks.
Now, an educational marvel is unfolding at local schools, changing the way children learn. These newly instituted methods may just be the future of education. Let's turn to Annie Body for the story.
Thanks, Anita. We are here at Brighton Early Elementary School to talk with second grade teacher Paige Turner. She has become the guru of the Montessori method and the multiple intelligences, and has been implementing this type of teaching for the past 5 years. Paige Turner, what exactly is the Montessori method, and what are the multiple intelligences?
The Montessori method is a form of teaching that allows the children to learn through self-discovery. The children use their 5 senses to teach themselves, and the children develop a love for learning. And the multiple intelligences is a theory by Howard Gardner that states that there are multiple intelligences that determines one's abilities. They are musical, bodily kinesthetic, logical and mathematical, linguistic, spatial, interpersonal, and intrapersonal.
And how do you combine these two methods in the classroom?
As a team, my fellow teachers and I have come up with lesson plans that consist of projects for the individual student. The plan is based on what the student's abilities are and the different intelligences that Howard Gardner founded. We set up stations that help them discover what they want to learn. I then will focus on one child at a time and guide them so that they can discover and educate themselves on all of the subjects. We also include the general education of English, science, math, and history. We never set assignments or push the students further if they are already done. There is no limit. The students decide how far they want to go into that subject.
With such open lesson plans, what are the class sizes?
In our district, we believe the smaller classroom is more effective. We have found that a classroom with no more than 20 students is a better learning environment for the children. We also don't have grade levels, rather grade ranges.
What do you mean by grade ranges?
The school's first level is ages 1 through 3. Second level is age 3 through 6. Third level is 6 through 9, and fourth is 9 through 12. We break it up this way because we have found that if students of different ages work with each other to learn, it provides great socialization for them.
I see. So as a teacher, what is your role in the classroom?
I am there to observe and to help guide if needed.
But how do you maintain control?
With the help of a strong school district and supportive parents, we are able to run successful and manageable classrooms. We believe in the Montessori method and of the multiple intelligences. We stand by our philosophies, and because of this, we are able to guide our students to become strong, intelligent, and independent adults.
I'm fascinated by the openness of your method, but I imagine it would be difficult to get a child to want to learn if they don't have to.
You would be surprised at how much a child wants to learn when they have the ability to do so. So many schools focus on the rules and regulations of the classroom that the child is more concerned about molding to the criteria than in learning, exploring, and discovering for themselves. The child learns that to pass and get a good grade, they just have to do what the teacher says. They aren't learning for themselves. They are doing what they are told. Children want to learn. They want to discover and develop their minds. Naturally, we are all curious creatures. At Brighton Early Elementary, the children are learning and enjoying it so much that they can't wait to solve that next math problem or to turn the next page of a book.
How do you mean?
Maria Montessori talks of a child who wanted to see over a group of students but couldn't and went to grab a stool. But before he could, the teacher hoisted him up onto her shoulders. When the teacher did this, she became the child's crutch. The child learned from this experience to rely on someone else and to not think for himself. If the teacher would have let the boy grab that stool, he would have discovered a sense of accomplishment and development. Here at Brighton Early Elementary, we have taken this story and applied its lesson to our own way of teaching. By observing rather than directing, we have found that this has been much more beneficial. For example, in my classroom, there was a girl that was struggling with her addition tables. Another girl a year older came over and showed her to add using a diagram and colored beads that she had learned the year before. Through this, she learned how social interaction benefited her without the aid of a teacher telling her what to do. This is exactly what we want in our classroom and see that this is the most beneficial way to educate.
Do you feel that this could be the future of education?
I definitely do. Research has shown that the Montessori method and multiple intelligences is really the way to enhance a child's growth. It is the best and most well-rounded way to learn. The old way of teaching has become obsolete. It's proven in the way students perform and how they have developed using these techniques. Our students come out of our elementary school testing higher than the average elementary student. Our students have become strong individuals who are self-confident and are intelligent in many areas. They have succeeded in learning not only the basics, but have excelled in developing all multiple intelligences. Their self-growth is really what stands out to us and is why we know that we are providing our students with the best education possible.
Well, it's an amazing program with great potential. Thank you, Paige. This is Annie Body, reporting for KSBN. Back to you, Barry.
Thanks, Annie. Next up, wild bears ransack picnics. Are you prepared?